What's going on, guys? I'm going to give you guys 6 tips to avoid medical surprise billing and tell you the dirty little secrets in this industry that they don't want you to know about, so you guys have the upper hand and not them. Stay tuned. I'm going to get right into it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit subscribe on the bottom right and hit notifications so you can get all the latest updates on all our newest CPAP videos. I bet most of you guys watching this, including myself, feel like you've been screwed on surprise medical billing. It's often ridiculous the amount of money that is charged for medical equipment and medical services that you sometimes can get at 10% of the cost if you were going to pay out of pocket versus what they bill out your insurance company for. But what's more ridiculous is that you don't often know the amounts of money you will be billed for until after you had those services or get that equipment. And if you don't pay, you're risking your credit score. If you've been blindsided by surprise medical billing, put it in the comments section. I want to hear from you. My viewers want to hear from you. And if you have tips of your own that I didn't put down, then leave them. Let's get right into it. Tip number 1, never give out your social security number unless you absolutely have to. This gives the medical facility or supplier leverage in hurting your credit score if you don't meet the obligations of paying that bill or if you have a discrepancy with that bill. If they tell you they need it to verify your insurance, ask them why they can't verify it with your insurance card and/or license. And if they continue on, call your insurance company to see if they can put pressure on the medical facility you are going to so you do not have to give out your social security number. If you owe money, most of the time you can negotiate lower pricing or payment plans to get rid of that debt to begin with. But if your social security number is involved, it could negatively affect your credit score, where if it's not involved, it will never affect your credit score. Tip number 2. Find out the contracted rate for that medical service or equipment you are about to get. In order to do that, you should contact the biller or billing department at that facility, and they should be able to give you a price for that service or equipment through your insurance company's contract with them. If they tell you they don't know until that bill, that's ridiculous. When we were contracted with most insurances, we always disclosed to people what they would have to pay before leaving with that product or service out of our facility. The industry isn't like that to begin with, because that's an inefficient way to do business. Many places will tell you it's your obligation to know your benefits, but my argument to that is contracted rates differ everywhere from in-network to out-of-network to different companies. Tip number 3, price shop medical services and equipment. Not all places have the same contracted rates. And if you're like me with a high deductible and you believe you will never meet it, it often makes sense to pay cash out of pocket. Tip 4, ask the place you're going to for a cash rate. I've seen many medical services and centers have a reduced rate if you are not going through insurance and paying out of pocket. Tip 5, support legislation that will end surprise medical billing. Contact your congressman or senator and let them know that companies should disclose it on their website and give you that information over the phone. Would you go on Amazon and shop for months at a time, not knowing any price for that product, only to get a bill from Amazon determining what they should charge you for that product? You would never do that in a million years. Why are you guys doing that with your medical equipment and medical services? Tip 6. If all else fails and you feel that facility acted illegally or unethically in any way, shape, or form, report them to their accreditation body. To find out who their accreditation body is, ask to speak to their compliance officer and ask who they are accredited with. In my experience, a complaint going as high as a compliance officer, they will try to work with you. They never ever want you to file a report against their accreditation body, because if they risk losing accreditation, their facility could possibly get shut down or severely fined. I hope this helps, guys. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. If you guys got tips of your own, put them in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to our channel and you want great tips moving forward in the medical industry, please hit subscribe and notifications, and you will be the first to be notified of my newest videos. Thank you guys, and God bless.